Hi, my name is Mariettamehanni, and this week's aqua tip we're using one dumbbell and we're doing the Big M Jack. You know what the Big M Jack is? It's this up, out and in motion with the legs. Now with the dumbbell, what I've done is an alternate arm action. So basically your arms are going to go forwards and to the side together, but you're going to alternate the dumbbell from one hand to the other. Looks like this. So feet together, out, feet together, out, feet together, out, feet together, out. Push, open, push, open, push, open, push, open. It's such a simple exercise, but when you're using a single dumbbell, you usually need a movement pattern that's going to help you swap from one side of the body. For example, you're doing something like a knee repeater with one dumbbell. It makes sense to have a movement pattern that actually alternates the arms so that you can then go to the other side and do the same thing on the opposite side, right? So that Big M tuck jump is fantastic for that. I also love the symmetry. The symmetry makes me so happy because it's feet together, arms go forward, then open, front, open. Now I get lots of questions. Can you do that in the deep water? And my answer usually is have a go yourself. But this can definitely be used in the deep water. Exactly the same thing. Of course, I'm not touching the bottom and I am shallow, but you can see that it translates very easily into a suspended movement pattern. I'd probably put it out of intensity. It's around about 6 out of 10. It's not overly hard. It's easy to teach. Your participants will pick it up really easily. A great transition move. And that is this week's aqua tip. In my opinion, this aqua tip is actually a pretty easy one to demonstrate on land. All you need is a chair, preferably not a dog in the way. Russell is always wanting to be the star of just about everything I do now. So we've got our single dumbbell, and as I mentioned in the pool, this is a great transition move. That move where you are doing something perhaps on one side of the body, but now you need to transition and you'd like to do it seamlessly, right? So this is a move where I would demonstrate the legs first. So hold the dumbbell still. In actual fact, I usually give options for this, and I'm going to go through the 3 options that I offer in regards to this, which will actually allow you to then demonstrate the whole exercise. So the first option is that people hold their dumbbells like this in front and all they do is the jumping legs. Now, when they're doing this and you're demonstrating in the water, they sometimes don't rebound. So I'll say, bring your knees up, focus on lifting the knees, and if you can, lift yourself up out of the water as well. Now, did you see how I just used my hand and I did that motion, which is just a little squatting motion on land? I don't actually have to jump to demonstrate that. So option 1, here we go, knees pulling up towards your body, and see if you can rebound up out of the water. For those of you that would like to do option 2, both hands on the dumbbell, pressing the dumbbell forwards. Now that gets the dumbbell in motion. You've got 2 hands on it, which would make a very good transition move, right? Then option 3 is, for those people that would like to work a little bit harder, we're going to go forwards, out, and you will alternate the dumbbell from one hand to the other. Now, when you're on land, you forget that the opposite arm needs to sort of push through the water as well. So when we're doing this, I'll stand up and then say, make sure that the opposite arm is working as hard as your dumbbell hand. And that means you might push and pull the water in towards you so that you can get the same sort of resistance feeling you're feeling in the opposite side. So not a very difficult exercise to demonstrate. There are 3 options that I would do when I'm teaching it, so that it gets people into the movement pattern, they understand what's going on rather than throwing the whole exercise at them straight away. Great transition move, and that is this week's Aqua Tip.